Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel Football Therapy with me, your host Jan. Hope you're doing well, mate. I really do hope that. Welcome back to Chelsea News. You guessed it, friends. The daily series here on the channel where I reflect on what's been said about Chelsea, giving you my opinion on it. More importantly, asking for yours. Kalidou Koulibaly, agreement closed with Chelsea Football Club, not accepting the latest contract offer from Napoli. Yes, I spoke about this in my latest upload, how it's difficult to get excited about a player that we are constantly being linked with every transfer window, and that I didn't think it would happen. But you know what, mate? I'm rarely right, and it could actually happen, and sources are confirming to different journalists an agreement's close in terms of contract between Chelsea and the players' representatives, the Senegalese representatives, and if he's not going to re-sign with Napoli, they just simply have to sell him. It's been reported that perhaps a 40 million euro, which is about 36 million pounds, transfer fee could be enough. Jacob Steinberg's also been talking about this, saying Chelsea bidding for Kalidou Koulibaly looks like an increasing possibility. The Napoli star is 31 but remains in excellent shape, won't cost the world, and is hugely experienced. Baby, sounds good to me. By the way, thank you for joining me. If you want to show some love, if you want to show some love, please do drop a like. That is helpful to us content creators, and of course you are welcome to subscribe should you choose to do so. Hit that sweet bell, baby. This is the second upload of the day, and things move fast in the world of football news, and you want to keep it locked. Surely you want to keep up to date, and if you are interested in my opinion, then yeah, subscribe and hit that bell. I'm going to talk about Koulibaly in a second. I just want to also speak about Jorginho, because he's done an interview with Nizar Kinsella, who once of Goal now reports for the Standard Sport. Great journalist, nice guy. I'm going to read an extract from his latest article. Jorginho insists he wants to stay at Chelsea despite interest from Italian clubs to take him back to Serie A this summer. The 30-year-old's contract expires, of course, next summer, and Juventus are among the teams interested to sign the playmaker. The playmaker. I'm going to sip my coffee as I think about that. The playmaker. Jorginho, the playmaker. Is he a playmaker? However, he isn't thinking about a move back to his adopted nation and insists he will be enjoying his time at Stamford Bridge. He says, quote, "Of course I would love to stay longer. I love Chelsea. I feel very well here, and of course I'd like to stay, but as you know, there's a lot going on, and I don't know. I have a contract, and I love to be here, so I don't think about moving anywhere." That's nice. On the prospect of returning to Italy, he added, "Every single year there's speculation. I don't think like this. I just think I'm focusing 100%. So look, he talks about his motivation. His motivation is to do what I love. My dream when I was a kid, dreamt that I could win. And so, win this title. Basically, I think he wants to win a league title is what he was saying, that his motivations are to win the Premier League. Look, man, this is tricky. I really like Jorginho. I've always maintained this. Not only do I think he's a niche specialist player, and I don't mean that as a dig, I actually mean that as a huge compliment. He is one of the best characters in the dressing room. He's up there with, Mason Mount in terms of being like silly, fun, friendly, open to everyone. And he's an important figure in the dressing room. We've spoken on the channel recently about how many people would be open to selling him. And I probably do maintain that stance. And that's nothing down to the character. Not only do I think he's a great guy, I think he's got an excellent story arc. Certainly in the first season at Chelsea, from Sarri's son to being booed to the fans singing his name. It's a nice story. I like how he learned English quickly and stuff as well. I like all those little things that, when you're acclimatized to the culture and the team well. So I'd be sad to see the character go, but if he is sold, hopefully, I was always under the impression he did want to go. Sounds like he doesn't, but if he wanted to go to Juventus, he'd go with my blessing. Do you know what I mean? But if he wants to stay, then fight for your place. You're a senior player, you've played in big games, etc., etc., etc. Though, personally, I do want to see some revitalization in the midfield to change how we win games, essentially. So let's talk about the defense then. Of course, at time of recording on Tuesday, we are still waiting for a update, or an announcement of Raheem Sterling, essentially, because we want to. Sorry, I'm just seeing something stupid on Twitter. We want to react to the, some media stuff, an interview from Sterling. We want to hear what he says about Chelsea. So Kalidou Koulibaly. Let's read this article from David Ornstein, a short update on The Athletic. He's saying Chelsea close to agreement for Napoli's Kalidou Koulibaly. God, it's like 2017 again. Excuse me, still got a bad cold. Chelsea are in talks to sign Napoli defender Kalidou Koulibaly. The Athletic understands discussions are taking place over a possible deal that could see the 31-year-old move to Stamford Bridge on a long-term contract for a proposed 40 million fee. How much of a long-term contract did Chelsea give 31-year-olds? Back in the day, it was 12 months, maybe 2 years at a stretch. Would Chelsea stretch that to a 3-year contract? Ooh, that'd be interesting to see. Koulibaly is heading into the final year of his current contract. He made 27 Serie A appearances last season with Napoli, the side that finished third in the table. Chelsea are seeking to bolster their backline after departures of Antonio Rudiger and Andreas Christensen to Madrid and Barcelona, respectively, on free transfers. Oh, my heart. Thomas Tuchel's side are believed to also be interested in Presnel Kimpembe, Nathan Ake, who a lot of people do assume Nathan Ake will sign for Chelsea, and Jules Koundé as they seek multiple reinforcements in central defence. Of course, Fabrizio Romano had recently been saying that Chelsea will sign up to 3 centre-backs, and don't worry Chelsea fans, Chelsea are doing business, and you'll see lots of new defenders sign for Chelsea. As they seek multiple reinforcements in central defence. The Athletics reported in May that Chelsea remained interested in Koundé after they came close to signing him last summer, of course. Koulibaly started his career at Metz in France before moving to Genk in 2012 and then Napoli 2 years later. He helped Senegal to glory in the 2021 AFCON and has earned more than 60 caps for his country. Of course, everything speaks for itself when it comes to Koulibaly. He's a big character, he's a big figure, he's a leader, he's a captain, he's technically very good, he's aggressive. In terms of leadership, we've got that in Thiago Silva at the back, but to add Kalidou Koulibaly as well, that's a lot of influence, that's a lot of influence or things to look, players to look up to for the youngsters, whether it be Levi Colwill or even like Ake, who's in his prime at 27. If he does indeed come to Chelsea, Koulibaly would be a really good figure. Role model is what I'm looking for, the word role model. So generally, I'm feeling pretty good about that. I wanted to do a quick update on this because, like I said, it's a real big story. So I'm going to keep a close eye on this. We will look at his stats. We will look at pretty much everything, Kalidou Koulibaly. But I think to replace Christensen and Rudiger with Koulibaly and Ake is pretty good. You're getting a relatively young centre back in Ake, and you're getting experience in Koulibaly. And let's make no bones about it, Kalidou Koulibaly is world class. So just a quick video. I wanted to keep you guys posted and updated. Let me know what you think. Comment down below on Kalidou Koulibaly. Peace.